Good morning, children. Our topic for the day is multiplication of a monomial and a binomial. So after watching this video, students would be able to multiply a monomial and a binomial and apply it to solve related problems. So children, today we would learn to multiply a monomial with a binomial. What is a monomial? An algebraic expression consisting of one term. And what is a binomial? An algebraic expression consisting of two terms. So here I have 2x as my monomial and 3y plus 4z as my binomial. Now let us suppose that this bracket is your house. The first term inside the bracket, that is 3y, is your father, and the second term, that is 4z, is your mother. And the person standing outside the house, that is 2x, is the guest. So this guest would first go and meet your father, and then the guest would go and meet your mother. So 2x would get multiplied with 3y, and the sign in the center would come as it is, and again 2x would go and get multiplied with 4z. Now this is a case of the multiplication of monomial with a monomial. So we would follow the same rule, that is, first multiply the signs. Since both are positive, so our answer would be positive. Then multiply the coefficients. So 3 multiplied by 2 is 6. Then multiply the like variables. Since there are no like variables, so xy would come as it is. The plus sign comes as it is in the center. And on the right hand side also, again, first multiply the signs. So answer would be positive. Then multiply the coefficients. 2 multiplied by 4 is 8. And then multiply the like variables. So I get 8xz. So 6xy plus 8xz cannot be solved further, since two terms can be added only if they are like terms. So this is your answer. So let's start with worksheet number 2, question number 1, which is find the product. Again, you can see that this is a case of the multiplication of a monomial with a binomial. So as I told you, as I explained to you, that first of all, this guest standing outside would go and meet your father, and then this guest would go and meet your mother. So what will happen? This monomial 3 upon 4 a square would get multiplied with 2 upon 3 b square, and this sign in the center would come here in the center, and then again this guest outside would go and meet your mother. Now you can see this is the case of the multiplication of a monomial with a monomial, plus again a monomial multiplied by monomial. And you have done the multiplication of monomial. How do we multiply? First multiply the signs. Both are positive, so answer would be positive. Then multiply the coefficients. So if you cannot do it orally, multiply the coefficients and then multiply the like variables. Now here I am having a, here I am not having a. So I will write a square as it is and b square also as it is. On the other side, again a monomial is getting multiplied with a monomial. First multiply the signs, both are positive, so answer would be positive. Then multiply the coefficients. So 3 upon 4 multiplied by 8, and then multiply the like variables a square and a. Add up the powers, so 2 plus 1 is 3. So this would become a cube, and we have only one b, so we'll write it as it is. Now let's solve the coefficients. 3 gets cancelled, 2 1s are 2 and 2 2s are 4. So this becomes 1 upon 2 a square and b square, plus let's solve the coefficients. 4 1s are 4 and 4 2s are 8. So we are left with 3 multiplied by 2. 3 2s are 6. So 6 a cube b. Now this cannot be solved further, because as we have done in the very beginning of the chapter, we can add two algebraic expressions only when they are like terms. So this is having the variables a square b square, and this is having variable a cube b. So we cannot add these two terms, and so our answer is 1 upon 2 a square b square plus 6 a cube b. Next is question number 2. The question is find the product and evaluate when x is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 1. So our first step is that we have to find the product. Again, see, this is a case of a monomial getting multiplied with a binomial. So again, we'll follow the same procedure. First, it will go and get multiplied with the first term, and then it will go and get multiplied with the second term. So let's write it. This becomes minus 11x multiplied by the first term, that is 2y raised to the power 5, and the same sign in the center would come here, and then again we will say minus 11x. Now since two signs cannot be written together, so we will write minus 11x in bracket multiply by the second term, that is 3 upon 11 x square y cube. So now this becomes, first multiply the signs minus and plus. Since minus sign is there one time, so our answer would be negative. Then multiply the coefficients. 11 multiplied by 2 is 11 2s are 22. Then we are having x here, but here we are not having any x. So we will write the x as it is, and y raised to the power 5 also as it is. And on the other side, this minus would come as it is, and then first of all we'll multiply the signs. So minus plus again is minus. So we'll put it inside a bracket. Then multiply the coefficients, that is 11 multiplied by 3 upon 11, and then multiply the like variables x and x square. Let's add up the powers. So this becomes x cube and y cube as it is. This 11 gets cancelled. So here we have minus 22x y raised to the power 5, and then now when we solve this bracket, so minus minus would become plus 3x cube y cube. So now we'll end it here. Why? Because we cannot add or subtract these two terms. Why? Because they are not the like terms. This is having different variables, this is also having different variables. So this is our answer. Now coming to the next part of the question, we have to evaluate. Evaluate means we have to find the value when x is taken as 2 and y is taken as minus 1. Now Bache, this is not the question of verification. This is a question of evaluate. So in these questions, you have to put the value of x and y only in the answer. Fine. So we'll say now put x is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 1 in the answer that we got, that is minus 22x y raised to the power 5 plus 3x cube y cube. So all that you have to do is, in place of x you have to write 2 and in place of y you have to write minus 1. So let's move forward. This becomes minus 22 multiplied by x is 2 and multiplied by y is minus 1. Now as I told you, whenever you are substituting, whenever you are putting a negative value, always put that value inside bracket. So y is minus 1 raised to the power 5 plus the next term is 3 multiplied by x is 2. So 2 cube multiplied by y is minus 1. So minus 1 raised to the power 3. Now let's solve this. Now Bache, first of all we'll solve these terms together. All these things that are getting multiplied, and on the other side all these things that are getting multiplied, and then we'll add them up. So now when we'll solve the first term, this becomes minus 22. Let's solve the powers first. Multiply by 2 and multiply by minus 1 raised to the power 5 means minus sign is getting multiplied 5 times. Since 5 is an odd number, so answer would be minus 1. Then on the other hand, plus we have 3 multiplied by what is 2 cube. 2 cube is 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. Multiplied by minus 1 cube. Again minus sign is getting multiplied 3 times and 3 is an odd number. So our answer would be minus 1. Now let's solve them. Again we will solve these numbers which are getting multiplied together and these numbers which are getting multiplied together. So now this becomes, see here we are having 2 minus sign. So 2 is an even number, so answer would be positive, and 22 2s are 44 plus 3 8s are 24 and 24 into minus 1 is minus 24. Now this becomes, now let's open up the bracket, plus minus 24. So your answer would be 20. So this is the value when we put x is equal to 2 and y is equal to -1. Next question is question number 4. The question is find the product of this monomial multiplied by binomial, and then we have to verify for x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. So first step is finding the product. So let's write down the question. I have 2 upon 7 x square multiplied by 7y plus 14x. So again monomial is getting multiplied with the binomial. So this term would get multiplied with this first and then with the second term. So this would become 2 upon 7 x square multiplied by 7y, and this sign at the center would come here, and again 2 upon 7 x square multiplied by 14x. So now this becomes, again this is monomial multiplied by monomial, monomial multiplied by monomial. So first multiply the signs, plus would remain plus, then multiply the coefficients, 2 upon 7 multiplied by 7, and then multiply the like variables. The variables are not like, so x square would come as it is and y would come as it is. On the other side, again both are positive, so answer would be positive. Multiply the coefficients, 2 upon 7 multiplied by 14, and multiply the like variables, x square and x. So 2 plus 1 would become x raised to the power 3. Now this 7 gets cancelled and 7 2s are 14. So this I am left with 2x square y plus on the other side 2 2s are 4x cube. Now this cannot be solved further. Why? Because these two cannot be added because they are not like terms. So this is my answer. Now the next part is I have to verify for x is equal to and y is equal to 3. In case of verification, we always first of all prove left hand side is equal to right hand side. That means we have to substitute this value, put this value in the question as well as in the answer. So I'll give the heading verification. So in verification I will put x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3 in my question, which is my left hand side. So my left hand side is 2 upon 7 x square in the bracket 7y plus 14x. So all you have to do is in place of x we will put 2 and in place of y we will put 3. So this becomes 2 upon 7 multiplied by x square means 2 square. In bracket 7 multiplied by y means 3 plus 14 multiplied by x means 2. So next whenever you are putting the values, first of all do the multiplications. Wherever there is multiplication, multiply those, or wherever you have the power, solve the power first. So this becomes 2 upon 7 multiplied by 2 square is 2 2s are 4. Then in the bracket 7 3s are 21 plus 14 2s are 28. So this becomes, now here no cutting is possible, this becomes 8 upon 7 in bracket 21 plus 28 is 49. Now this one the 8 upon 7 and in bracket 49 means that they are getting multiplied. So let's do the cutting. 7 7s are 49. So I am left with 8 multiplied by 7. 7 8s are 56. So this is the answer that I got for the left hand side after putting the values. Now next we will put the same values, that is x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3 in my right hand side, that is my answer. So it is 2x square y plus 4x cube. Now let's put the value. 2 multiplied by x square means 2 square and y means 3 plus 4 multiplied by x cube means 2 cube. Now I am doing it in this side. So this becomes, now let's solve the powers first. This becomes 2 multiplied by 2 square means 4 multiplied by 3 plus 4 multiplied by 2 cube means 8. Now let's multiply the terms. 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24 and 8 4s are 32. So when we add them up, this would become 56. So our right hand side is also 56 and left hand side is also 56. So we will say left hand side is equal to right hand side. So hence verified. Next, the last question of the worksheet number 2, that is question number 6, and the question is simplify. Simplify means you just have to simply solve. Now you can see this part is a multiplication of a monomial with a binomial. Again, this part is a multiplication of a monomial with a binomial. Third part is also a multiplication of a monomial with a binomial. So we'll do the same thing first with this one and then with this one. First with the first term, then with the second term. First with the first term and then with the second term. So let's write it down. This becomes 2x multiplied by the first term is x and the sign in the center would come as it is, and then again 2x multiplied by y square. Now this is another term, so let's put this inside a bracket. So again next is minus sign would come as it is, and then inside the bracket we will say 3y multiplied by xy, and this positive term would come here. Again 3y multiplied by 2x. Let's put this in the bracket. Then the sign is minus. Again the third part, xy multiplied by the first term, that is x, and this plus sign would come in the center. Again xy multiplied by y. Now we have to solve all these. So now this becomes 2x into x is 2x square. Fine. Minus 2x into y square is 2xy square. Let's put them inside the bracket. Then I have a minus in the other bracket. See, again we'll multiply, the same thing would happen. We'll multiply the signs, that is positive, multiply the coefficients. Here I am having 3 and here the coefficient is 1. So 3 1s are 3, x as it is, and y into y would become y square, plus 3 2s are 6, x, y, and in the third bracket again the coefficients are 1 on both the sides, so answer would be again 1, and xy multiplied by x is x square y, plus xy into y would become x y square. Now these cannot be solved, added or subtracted, because they are not like terms. Neither can these. Here it is x square y, this is xy square. So let's open up the bracket now. This becomes 2x square minus 2xy square. So whenever there is a minus sign outside the bracket, the signs of the terms, they get changed. So 3xy square is positive, it would become negative. Again 6xy is positive, so it would become negative. Why this happens is because the sign outside gets multiplied with the sign of the term. So minus plus would become minus, again minus plus would become minus. In the next part also, since minus sign is outside the bracket, so signs of the terms would change. So I would get x square y minus x. Now I would look for like terms. See, the first term is having the variable x square. So is there any other term who is having the variable x square? No. So I will write this term as it is. The next term is having the variable x y square. So am I having x y square anywhere else? This is x y square, this is also x y square, and this is also x y square. So that means these coefficients can be solved. So in case of adding or subtracting the like variables, we only add or subtract the coefficients. The variable part remains as it is. So minus 2 minus 3 would become minus 5, and minus 5 minus 1 would become minus 6, and the variable part would remain as it is. Next, I have minus 6xy. I do not have xy anywhere else. So I will write minus 6xy. Neither do I have minus x square y anyway. So now all these are unlike terms which cannot be solved further. So this is our answer.